type of body language or their own type of signs. And so as pet owners, it's our job to, number one, make sure we're always watching for our signs. And sometimes dogs especially, or cats, will verbalize or say something to us by barking or meowing, and they're saying, I'm hungry, or I want your attention. But sometimes they're giving us other signs, and if we're not really paying attention, we can't really see what our dogs are saying before it becomes a vocal sign, like what Sophia brought up. If a dog or a cat gets really angry, it's probably already giving you a warning that you might not have seen. And then all of a sudden it's growling, showing its teeth, or hissing at you, but it's probably already giving you another signal. So some of the signals when we have a dog, let's say for example, we'll use a dog for an example, and maybe turn around and look at Miss Amy and Lexi. They have different ears, don't they?
Yeah.
So Lexi's ears, just when she's happy and feel good, like she is right now, her ears are always up. Amy's ears, when she's happy and feels good, they're always down. But if both of them took their ears and kind of pulled them back like this, by raising your hand, what do you think that would mean? Jason? They're angry and mad, or there you go, Lexi's modeling that for us. They're feeling angry or mad, or they're feeling defensive or scared. So when you see a dog that's ears aren't in its normal, natural position, like pulled back, that can sometimes mean I'm angry, I'm frightened, or I feel defensive. So you, if it's your dog, you should try to determine what's causing this. Maybe your dog just wants a little bit of extra space. Maybe it's a dog that you don't know very well, and it's doing that, which means, again, you should be able to give that dog just a little bit of extra space. What happens when dogs are happy? What do they usually do with their bodies? Amy?
They jump on you.
They might jump on you, yeah. What else? Sophia?
When you're outside, they bark, so to make you play with them.
Yep, so they'll make like a happy bark. Natalie, what else? Right, they'll wag their tails and their bodies look really relaxed. If you see a dog and it looks really tense and it's staring at you in a really tense way, that's a signal to you, or it's very super still, that's a signal to you that maybe that dog is uncomfortable, not necessarily angry, but just on alert. So if you meet a dog that's giving off those signals, you want to notice that if a dog's looking you right in the eye and staring at you with a really hard stare, that maybe he's trying to tell you that he's not comfortable, and he's not comfortable being around you. So what you need to do then is do what? Evan, what do you think you should do if a dog's staring at you like that and looks like it's uncomfortable? What should you do?
Maybe
Give him some space, exactly. If it's your dog, give him some space. If it's a dog that you don't know, you kind of need to step away from it as well and move away. And one of the things that we want to talk about just briefly is if you're out, how to be safe around dogs that you don't know. And if you're out and about and a strange dog, let's just say you're at the park or somewhere in your neighborhood, and a strange dog comes up and it's making you uncomfortable, what do you think is the best thing for you to do? Ty?
move away and like give them some space.
You should give that, you shouldn't approach it, but if it starts coming towards you, a strange dog starts coming towards you, what do you think you should do? Brianna?
Look at the collar.
Look at the collar, that's one. So here's what you should do. Let's just say you're in your neighborhood, maybe in your front yard, playing with a friend. So you're in your yard and a strange dog comes up. And most of the time a strange dog, it's not going to mess with you. But if a strange dog comes up, let's just say somebody's let their dog out and it lives 4 blocks over and it's just out running around, which is not a good thing. And it comes up and it doesn't look friendly and you don't feel comfortable, what you shouldn't do is turn around and run. Because then what's going to happen is the dog is probably going to chase you, right? He's going, and may not bite you, but if you start running, you're never gonna be able to outrun that dog, and it's not gonna end up so well. The dog may or may not bite you, but you'll get really frightened, the dog is really frightened and defensive, and it just makes not a comfortable situation any better. So if you are out and about, and a strange dog comes up to you, and it's close enough that you feel like if you were to take off and run, this thing is gonna be on me right away, you need to stand still, right? Just stand still. And eventually the dog will sniff you and go away, but just stand still. If you feel like a strange dog might bite you, and you never wanna even think about this happening, but the one thing that you wanna do is call for help and try to protect your face, right? So if this is a strange dog, this isn't your dog, this is your somewhere, and it's not a good dog. So you wanna try to get down and protect your face. So try to remember that. Hopefully that never happens to you when you're out and about, but if it does, you're either gonna stand still and wait till it passes and then move to a safe space, or if you feel like the dog is going to attack you or bite you, you're gonna try to cover your face. But the biggest thing that we want you to learn from today is around your own pets and around your house, and how to respect your own pet's feelings or your friend's pet's feelings, and to be able to see what they're saying to you. So sometimes if dogs are panting really hard, and they haven't been out exercising, sometimes that's a signal that they're nervous, right? So whenever an animal is nervous, that means their environment isn't making them comfortable, and you need to give them a little space or move away or change the situation for them. Jackson.